Hello, my wonderful students. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to see class 6, chapter number 1, English. The lesson name is Fables and Folk Tales. Okay, this is the new syllabus. So I will be preparing the worksheet very shortly. Okay, so let's go into the lesson now. A bottle of dew. Let's do this activity before we read. Okay, circle the picture that matches with each word. Check your answer by sharing them with your classmate and teacher. Okay, so we have to circle the correct image which is matching with the words given. Okay, and later after you circling, you have to cross verify with your classmates and your teacher. Okay, we will see the first one. We have worried. So we have the first image here. We have a sad girl and there's another girl who's looking happy. So this girl is worried. So that's the reason her face is very sad. So she's worried. Okay. So the next one is plantation. So plantation is growing a crops like a banana tree or a maize tree. Okay. See, this one is a plantation. This one is a big tree. Okay. The next word is a sage. So he is a sage and he is a vegetable seller. So we need to circle sage. The next one, surprised. Surprise. So see this boy, his face, it looks something, he is thinking something, right? But see this boy, his face reaction, he is looking, he is surprised. Okay. The next one. Answer these questions and discuss them with your classmate and teacher. Okay, so this one, answer these questions. We have to answer these questions and we have to discuss the same with your classmate and teacher. Okay, the first one. Think of a time when you worked hard. What did you do then? So you have to think the time when you worked very hard. You can tell them, I worked hard during your exam. Okay, during your exam. And what did you do then? So what did you do when you are preparing for your exam? You did study well, right? So study well, studying. So same thing you have to discuss with your friends. So what did they do when they did worked hard? So you have to discuss the same with your classmates. Okay. So the next question, let's rub this over. So how did it helped you? So when you studied hard, when you worked hard, how did it helped you? It helped you to get good marks, right? So you can write good marks. So you can frame the answer. It did help me by getting good marks. Okay. The next one. How did it make you feel? So how did you make you feel? So it make you to feel happy or sad or surprised. So happy, right? So when you get good marks, you'll feel happy. Okay. So discuss the same thing with your classmate and your teacher. Okay. So the next one. Let us read. So this is a lesson. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3 pages. Okay. So let's read this lesson. It's going to be very interesting. So I want everyone to be active listening. Okay. So let's start. Ramnath. Ramnath was the son of a rich landlord. Okay, Ramnath, his father was a rich landlord. Okay, rich landlord means a person who is having more land. Okay, and he is also rich. So Ramnath's father was very rich. Okay, his father left him large tracts of land. Okay, see, they have given the meaning here. So large tracts of land meaning large areas of land. Okay, when he died. So what Ramnath father before dying, what he did, he left large tracts of lands, okay, to Ramnath. But Ramnath did not spend even one day looking after his land. What happened? Ramnath did not look after his land. He did not even go into to land to take care of it. Okay. This was because he had a funny idea. So what happened? Ramnath is having some idea, I think. Let's see what is that funny idea. He believed that, he believed there was a magic potion. So what is a magic potion that could turn any object into a goal? So potion means a liquid with magical properties. So that is a potion. So what he is thinking? Ramnath is thinking that there is a magic potion. So when we sprinkle that magic potion, that will turn any object into gold. For example, if we having an apple here, and if we sprinkle that magic potion, that apple will turn into gold. That what he is thinking. Okay. So let's see what is happening next. He spent all his time to learn more about this portion. So, what is happening? So, Ramnath, he is not going his land and he is not taking care of anything. He is always thinking about the magic potion to turn any object into gold. Okay. People cheated him often, promising to tell him about it. So what happened? People also started cheating him. So some person might tell him, okay, I'll tell you how to prepare this potion. So give me some money. I will tell you, or I will teach you. Like this, people also started teaching him. Okay. But he did not give up. So even though the people started teaching him incorrectly, he did not give up. Okay. He is still thinking that there is a magic potion of a liquid which changes any object into gold. Okay. So his wife name is Madhumati. So Madhumati was tired of this and also worried because she saw how much money Ramnath was spending. So what happened? Ramnath is spending more money now for this magic potion, and his wife is worried. She was also sure that soon they would be without money. So what happened? So he's spending lot of money, right? So she is thinking that soon they will be without any money. Okay. So one day, a famous sage called Mahipati, okay, he came to their town. So one day a famous sage called Mahipati came to their town. Okay, so he is a sage. So Ramnath became his follower and asked him about the potion. So he did not leave the sage also. What he went to sage and he asked about, is there any magic potion that it can turn any object into gold? To his surprise, the sage answered. The sage replied him, yes, in my travels in Himalayas, I heard how you could make such a potion, but it is difficult. So sages replied him. So sages telling, yes, I went to Himalayas and I traveled many places and I know how to turn such potion, how to make such potion, but he is also telling it is very difficult. But Ramnath replied, yeah, tell me, requested Ramnath, not believing his luck. Okay. The next word, immediately Ramnath told, yes, please tell me. So the sage is now replying. So what he is telling, you have to plant a banana plant and water it regularly with your hands. Okay, so what the sage is telling, he is asking Ramnath to plant a banana plant and water it regularly with his hand. Only he should do it. In winter, the morning dews is on the leaf. So morning dews is the small drop of water which is there on the leaf. So this is the dew. See, small drop of water on leaves that form during the night. So this one, small droplets of water. So you have to collect the dew and store it in a bottle. So what the sage is telling, the sage is telling he has to collect these droplet of dews into a bottle. I when you have 5 liters of dew, bring it to me. So he is asking to collect 5 liters of dew. It is a very huge. So he has to wait for a very long time. But let's see what's going to happen. I will chant some magic words. So chant means to repeat or sing a word or a praise. So like a magic words, okay? Which will turn into magic potion. So what the sage is telling, he is asking to collect all the dews of inside the water bottle for 5 liters. So after that he will chant some magic words which will turn the dew to magic potion. So that is what the sage is telling. A drop of a potion will change in any object into gold. Same thing the sage is telling to Ramnath. So next, let's see what happened. See in this image how Ramnath he is very interested to learn about the potion. See how he is sitting and hearing what the sage is telling. So let's see what happened. Ramnath was worried. Why he is worried? Let's see. But winter is only for few months. Yes, winter is only for few months. It will take me years to collect 5 liter of dew. Yes, as I stated early, 5 liters of dew is it's a huge because it's only one drop in leaf that we are going to collect, right? For example, this is a leaf. You will have only one or two, three drops in each leaf. So it will take very long to collect 5 liters of water. Sorry, 5 liters of dew. So the sage is replying, you can plant as many banana plants as you want, but remember, you must look after them yourself and collect the dew with your hands. So the sage is clearly telling, yes, you have to collect 5 liters of dew, but only you have to plant by yourself and collect the dew with your hands. Only you have to do it, okay? So now we have, let's discuss. We have 3 questions here, but we will come back for these questions. We'll finish the lesson first, okay? So Ramnath went home. So after getting all the instruction from the sage, what he did, he went home. After talking to his wife, so he discussed the same with his wife and started cleaning the large field. So his father left him large fields, right? So what happened? He started cleaning the large fields which was being lying empty for these years. So these many years he didn't even go to see that field how it is. But now he went to the field which is lying empty and he started cleaning. There he planted rows and rows of banana plants. So what he did, he planted lot of banana plants. So see, lot of banana plants. He tended them carefully and during in the winter months collected the dews that formed on them with great care. Tender means looked after by watering the plant and keeping the soil very fertile. So he looked after the banana plants very well to collect the dew. His wife helped him too. So his wife also helped him to take care of the banana plant. Madhumati gathered the banana crops, took it to the market, and got a good price for it. So, what happened? He started collecting the dew, but his wife, what she did, she collected the banana crops and she took the banana to the market and she sold all the bananas and got good price. Over the years, Ramnath planted more and more banana plants and they had huge banana plantation. So on the full field, they got a huge banana plantation. After 6 years, he finally had 5 liters of dew. So he collected 5 liters after 6 years. So 6 full years he it took to collect 5 liters of dew. Okay. So let's see what he is going to do after that. Carefully he took the bottle to the sage. So he took the 5 liter bottle to the sage. The sage smiled and muttered something over the water. So, muttered means spoke in a low voice, okay? Then he returned the bottle and said, "Try it out." Okay, now what happened? He gave the 5-liter water to Sage, and Sage muttered something over the water, and he gave the water back to Ramnath and asking to try to check whether the object is changing into gold. So what happened now? Ramnath sprinkled a few drops on a copper vessel. Okay, so what he did, he sprinkled few drop on a copper vessel, and he is waiting whether it is turning to gold or not, and waited for it to turn to gold. To his surprise, nothing happened. So nothing has happened. The copper vessel is still copper vessel. It does not turn into a gold vessel. This is cheating, he told the sage. So, what happened? He is telling the sage, this is cheating. He told the sage, I have wasted 6 precious years of my life. Okay. So, what he's telling, he wasted 6 precious years of my life, and this he's telling that the sage, you have cheated me. But sage Mahipati only smiled and called Madhumati to come forward. So the sage is calling Ramnath's wife to come forward. She came with a big box. When she opened it, inside shined stacks of gold coins. So what happened? His wife is having a big box full of gold coins. Okay. Now the sage into turned to the very surprised Ramnath and said, there is no magic potion. So there is no magic potion. The sage is telling that can turn eh, things into gold. Okay, so there is no magic potion that can turn anything into gold. You worked hard on your hand and created this plantation. While you looked after these trees, your wife sold the fruits in the market. That's how you got this money. It was your hard work that created this wealth, not magic. So, the sage is very clearly telling that only hard work can give us money. There is no magic potion. So, the sage taught him a very good lesson. Okay. So, if I had told you about this early, you would have not listened to me. That is correct, because he is always thinking about magic potion only, right? So earlier, if the sage would have told, he would have never listened his word. So that's the reason the sage tricked the Ramnath. Okay. So he's clearly telling, if I had told you about this early, you would have not listened to me. So I have planned a trick on you. Okay, so Ramnath understood the wisdom. Wisdom means deep understanding. See, deep understanding. Okay, behind these words, and worked even harder on his plantation from the day on. Okay, so now Ramnath also understood that there is no magic potion, only hard work helps. Hard work. So hard work is the only magic potion. Okay. So the story was written by Sudhamurthy. Okay. So now we have completed this story. So we have few question and answer based on this lesson. Okay. So let's see one by one. Okay, let's see the first question. Let us discuss. What did Ramnath believed? Okay, what did Ramnath believe? So I will keep the answer here. Okay. Okay, so this is the answer. I will just, okay, so this one is the answer for the first question. So Ramnath believed that there was a magic potion that could turn any object into gold. So this is the first answer for the question. Okay. So what did Ramnath believe? Ramnath believed that there was a magic potion that could turn any object into gold. Okay. This question is important. Okay, all these three questions are important question. All right. So let me write the next answer. How did the sage help Ramnath? So how did the sage help him? Okay. So the answer for this question is, so the answer is, the sage Mahipati tricked Ramnath into working hard by telling him to collect 5 liters of dew, making him plant and tend banana plants, which eventually made him wealthy through hard work. So, this is the answer. So, let's repeat one more time. How did the sage help Ramnath? The sage Mahipati tricked Ramnath into working hard by telling him to collect 5 liters of dew, making him plant and tend banana plants, which eventually made him wealthy through hard work. Okay, so the last question. Do you think Ramnath will able to collect the dues? Give reason. So let's write the answer for this last question. So the answer for the third question. Do you think Ramnath will able to collect the due? Give reason. So generally due collection depend on environmental factor such as temperature, humidity and the presence of surface where dew can condense. Okay, so it always depends upon the temperature, because if the temperature, if it is very hot, what will happen? The dew would evaporate automatically. Along also the humidity and the presence of the surface. All right. So if Ramanath has right condition and equipment like a surface of dew to condense on the method to collect it, it is likely he can collect the due. So if he satisfied all the factors, yes, he can able to collect the due. Okay. So these questions were asked before this paragraph. But what happened? He planted and he looked after the plant very nicely and he collected 5 liters of dew, right? So these questions asked before this paragraph, okay? So let's read the answer one more time. Do you think Ramnath will able to collect the dew? Give reason. Generally, dew collection depends on environmental factor such as temperature, humidity and the presence of surface where dew can condense. If Ramnath has right conditions and the equipment like a surface of dew with condense and and the method to collect it, it is likely he can collect the dew. Okay. So these three questions are important. So I'm changing the color. Let me do maybe a star mark, or I'll put a round thing. Okay, so these three questions, this is the answer for these questions. These are very important for your exam. Okay, when I prepare a sample paper also, I'll include these questions. All right. So let's see the next question. So next question we have, let us discuss. The first question, why was Ramnath angry? So why was Ramnath angry? Let me frame the answer for this question. So, so let us discuss, why was Ramnath angry? Okay. Answer for this question is, Ramnath was angry because he realized that the sage had tricked him, making him believe a non existing magic potion after he spent 6 years collecting dew. Okay, so that is the reason for his angriness. So, why was Ramnath angry? Ramnath was angry because he realized that the sage had tricked him, making him believe that a non existent magic potion after he had spent 6 years collecting dew. Okay, this question is also important question, all right. So, what is the next question? How did Ramnath and Madhumati create wealth? So how did they both got more money? Wealth is money. Okay. So how did Ramnath and Madhumati create wealth? So let's write the answer for this question. So the answer is Madhumati gathered the banana crop, took it to the market, and got a good price for it. Over the years, Ramnath planted more and more plants and they had a huge banana plantation. Okay, this is the answer for how they got great wealth. Okay, so let's read the answer one more time. How did Ramnath and Madhumati create wealth? Madhumati gathered the banana crop. They took it to the market and got a good price for it. Over the years, Ramnath planted more and more plants and they had a huge banana plantation. Okay, so this is the answer for this question. So next we have completed the question and answer. Now we are going for the next thing, which is let us think and reflect. Okay, so let's read this. Read the following lines and answer the question that follow. Okay, we have to read the following lines. He spent all his time and learned about the magic potion. People cheated him often. So people cheated him often, promising to tell him about it. But he did not give up. His wife Madhupati was tired of this and also worried because she saw how much money Ramnath was spending. She was sure that soon they would be without money. Okay, so let's read the paragraph one more time. Read the following lines and answer the question that follow. Okay, this is the same line from the lesson, so this is not something new line. So they have taken a paragraph from this lesson only. Okay, he spent all his time to learn about the magic potion. So who spent? Ramnath. So Ramnath spent all of his time to learn how to make the magic potion. People cheated him often, promising to tell him about it, but he did not give up. His wife Madhubadi was tired of this. I'm sorry, Madhumati was tired of this and also worried because she saw how much money Ramnath was spending. She was sure that soon they would be without money. Okay. So complete the sentence with suitable reason. The first one, Ramnath did not give up because. Why did Ramnath did not give up? Because he wanted to learn about the magic potion. So we can write the answer because to learn about magic potion. Okay, so that's the reason he did not give up. All right. So the next one, read the column which shows what happened and write the correct outcome in the next column. So what happened? Outcome. People promised to tell Ramnath about the magic potion. So people tell Ramnath about the magic potion, but what happened? Nothing worked out, right? So what is the outcome? So Madhumati was tired and worried, and what was the outcome? He lost more money, right? People cheated him often, promising telling about, and he did not give him. So what happened? He lost more money. So what happened? Lost money. Okay. The next one. Ramnath was spending a lot of money. So Ramnath, what happened? He spent lot of money, and what happened? Outcome is what? Soon they would be without any money because he spent for magic potion, but that did not turn up into anything to gold, right? So what happened? What is the outcome? Soon be without any money. Outcome is Soon they would be without money. Okay, soon they would be without any money. Next question. So let me change the color here to red. Okay, so write whether the following statement is true or false. So important question. They will ask you true or false in your exam. Okay, so Madhumati was troubled about what her husband did. Yes, Madhumati was troubled. Correct, it's true, because what he is doing, he is always in a thought of making the magic potion, right? So Madhumati was troubled. The next question. Ramnath was very happy digging his field. Was he very happy? No, he was not happy. He he doesn't like to digging his field, and he doesn't like to take care of fields. The only thing is he wanted to collect the dew to give 5 liters of dew to sage, right? So Ramnath was very happy. That's incorrect. Ramnath was not happy is the correct answer. He was not happy. The next one. The sage wanted to show the right path to Ramnath. Yes, true. That is the reason he asked to collect 5 liters of dew, and he teached him a very good lesson that only hard works give him a good wealth. Okay. The next one. So we have completed true or false. Carefully he took the bottle to the sage. The sage smiled and muttered something over the water. Then he returned the bottle and said, "Try it out." Ramnath sprinkled a few drops on a copper vessel and waited for it turned to gold. To his surprise, nothing happened. Choose the option and list the event given below in the correct order. So we have to correct this order. So we have A, B, C, D and E. Okay, we have to select the correct order here. So first one we have the sage smiled. The next one, Ramnath gave a bottle to the sage. The next one is Ramnath dropped few drops of water on a copper vessel. He said something in lower voice on the water. Ramnath waited to see the magic word. So first one is Ramnath gave a bottle to the sage. So this one is the first one. So first option. And the second one is the sage smiled. So this one is the second one. Third one, he said something in lower voice to the water, over the water. So third one. Fourth one is Ramnath dropped a few drops of water on a copper vessel. So this one is the fourth one. And fifth one, Ramnath waited to see the magic word. So we have answers here. We need to choose the correct one. The first one is B. So this one, second one. So B, A, C, D, E is the correct order. Okay. So this one is also important question, student. They might give you any paragraph from this lesson, not the same paragraph is here. They can give you any paragraph and they will ask you to write the order. Okay. While creating the sample paper, I'll use the same. Okay. The next question. Fill in the blanks with the correct word from the lines given above. Okay. See the Seeing that the plant had dried up, the gardener dashed some water on it. So what the gardener did, the gardener would have sprinkled some water on it. Okay, so that is the answer. So fill in the blanks with correct word from the lines given above. So here, so what happened? We can take, you can write dropped also. The gardener dropped some water on it, or you can write sprinkled also. Both are same. Okay. So sprinkled some water on it. Okay. The next one. How might Ramnath have left when nothing happened to the copper vessel? So, what happened? Ramnath felt when nothing happened to the copper vessel. So, what happened? So, to his surprise, nothing happened. So, Ramnath, what happened? He thought that the sage has fooled him, right? So, that what happened? Let me frame the question here. So, here you can write Ramnath was disappointed. So, he is disappointed. Okay. So, the next one, fill in before and after about the Ramnath. Okay, before and after. What did before meeting the sage? So, what did after meeting the sage? Okay, so we have to write before and after in the tabular column. Okay. Okay, I have written here, there is no space in this box, so I have written here. Okay, see the first one. What he did before meeting the sage? So, what did he did after meeting the sage? Okay, sorry. Okay, 1 minute, sorry. So, here, so before meeting the sage, Ramnath spent all his time and money searching for a magic potion that that could turn object into gold. So after meeting the sage, what happened? Ramnath followed the sage's instruction, planted banana plants and diligently cared for them. Okay, this is what happened before and after meeting the sage. So we have second point. Okay, let me frame the sentence for second point now. Okay, now I have created the answer for the second one. So, second thing you can write, he was often cheated by people who promised to reveal the secret of the potion but never delivered. Okay, there is a space here. So, but never delivered. Okay, second one, what did after meeting the sage? So, after meeting the sage, he collected the morning dew and with help of his wife expanded their banana plantation, eventually realizing the value of hard work and creation wealth through their effort. Okay, so this one is hard work. Okay, and if you want to get the answer for this questions also, let me know. I will put in a word file and I'll share it to you. Just send me an email, I'll send the same. Okay, so this one is important question for your exam. All right, so the next one, let us learn. Read the following words from the story. Okay, we have to read the following words from the story: promised, spending, cheated, luck, remember, huge, difficult, and market. Okay, use the words correctly to complete the paragraph given below. There are two extra words in the box that you don't need to enter. So we have given with two extra words that we can skip it over. Okay, so let's read the paragraph now. Okay, so there was a farmer who had dash coconut plantation. So here we can take huge. So huge means a very large, right? Huge. We can write huge. So there was a farmer who had huge coconut plantation. He worked hard and did not spend on dash. So he did not spend on his luck because he's working hard, right? Every day was dash, but he did not give up. So every day was difficult. Yeah, every day was difficult. So every day was difficult. Okay. So, but he did not give up. One day, a man bought a bag of coconut from him and dashed to pay. And what he promised to pay him the money the next day. So, what happened? Promised. So, promised to pay the money next day. The day passes. So, what happened? So the day passes and the man did not pay anything. The farmer dash. So the farmer, what happened? The farmer, let's see, 1 minute. Sorry, the farmer felt cheated. So the answer is the farmer felt cheated. Cheated. The farmer felt cheated. About 2 months later, he met the same man and asked him about his money. The man said, "Oh, I had forgotten. Now I dash buying the coconut from you." So I had dash buying the coconut for you. Here, remember. So remember buying coconut from you. Okay, this question is also important question, students. Okay, you might get the same question or they might give you with a different words. Okay, but this one is an important question. All right. So let's see the next one. So the next one, read the words from the story in column A. Read new words in column B. Complete the meaning of the word given in column B. Meaning of some words are given. Okay, so here we have column A with I, your, due, sun, one, eight, and C. Let's see what is there in column B. So in column B we have I, your, you are, due, sun, 1, 8, C. It seems like a rhyming word, right? By different meanings. So sun and sun. See? 8 and 8. Okay, let's see. Meaning of word in column B. So, column B, you are. Short form of you are. Due. Something at some time in the future. Okay. So, 1. Past tense of win. Likewise, we have to write the meaning of these words. Okay. So, first we have I. So, let's write what is the meaning of I. So the answer is an organ of sight. So eye is an organ of sight. We used to see using our eyes, right? So it is an organ. Okay. Next, what is sun? So that's a very easy answer. Let me frame it. So the answer is the star of the center of a solar system. Okay, that is the answer for the sun. Okay. The next one, 8. So 8 is a number. So 8 is a number. So next one, C. So what is a C? So C is a large body of salt water, right? So that is C. Okay, now we have completed. So I means an organ of sight. You are short form of you are. Due happening at some time in the future. Sun, the star of the center point of our solar system. 1, past tense of win. 8 is a number. You can write after 7 also. 8 is a number after 7 or before 9. See, a large body of salt water. Okay. See, the words given in each row of a table have same sound but different spelling and meaning. Such words are called homophones. Okay. So here we have this different words but same sound like one, one, eight, eight, C, C. So these words sound same but different meaning. and also spelling. So such are called homophones. Okay. So the next one, choose pair choose four pairs of homophones from the table, and for each pair write a sentence. Use both homophones in same sentence. Check your answer by sharing with your class teacher and classmates. Okay. So here they have given you a homework. You have to use both the homophones. Okay. So like this, I ate 8 bananas for breakfast today. Like this, you have to frame a sentence. So for this one, here I will frame. So I see a beautiful, bright sun in seashore today. You can write seashore today. Okay. So like this, you have to frame the sentence and discuss the same with your teacher and your classmate. Okay. So the next one, match the frame column A with the phrase column B. Use connecting words, give the middle column and make a meaningful sentence. So here they have given with connecting words, because, before, as soon as. So we have to use this connecting words, and they are asking to write in your notebook also. Okay. So column A and column B is given. So we have to connect column A and column B with a connecting word. Okay. So let's see. The children submitted their work before the bell rang, or as soon as the bell rang, or because the bell rang, or as the bell rang. So we need to choose, we need to choose the correct connecting word. So the answer is, the children submitted their work before the deadline. So before the deadline, this one. Okay. The next one. The children ran towards the gate as soon as the bell rang. So as soon as the bell rang. This one. Okay. He did not want to rock climb as of his fear of height. So this one. He is fear of heights. So Nitin was late to school today because there was a traffic here. This one. So here this lines will be little confusing, but on the worksheet or on the sample sheet I'll mention everything clear. Okay. So let me read one more time. The children submitted their work as soon as, before the deadline. Okay. The next one. He did not want to try rock climbing as of his fear of heights. The children ran towards the gate as soon as the bell rang. Nitin was late to school today because there was a traffic jam. Okay. The next one. Here are two sentences with letter B. Read them slowly the first time. As you read them few more times, read them faster each time. Okay. So here all the letters are with beats like a tongue twister. Okay. So now try create a tongue twister on your own and share it with your peers. Okay. This one, let's see. Bunty Bhaiya bought a big bunch of bananas. A big bunch of bananas was bought by Bunty Bhaiya. So let's read little faster. Bunty Bhaiya bought a big bunch of bananas. A big bunch of banana was bought by Bunty Bhaiya. This is like a Betty bought some bit of butter. Same, right? Betty bought some bit of butter, but the butter was so bitter. So the Betty bought some bit of butter to make the Betty butter better. So that's same tongue twister with B. Okay. So you can have this action or ask your friend, or you can also repeat along with your friends. Okay. So let's see the next one. Let's see how many pages we still have for this lesson. Okay, we only have few pages. The raven and the fox. So we'll finish this quicker. Okay. So next we have let us listen. You will listen to what Madhumati does with the bananas and her plantation. As you listen, number the events in the correct order in which they happen. Write the numbers in the box best each event. Refer to the page 36 for transcript. So we have to go to page number 36. So let's go to page number 36. So transcript. So this is page number 36. A bottle of dew. Madhumati is very happy as she had many big bags of bananas. Firstly, she visited her mother and gives her 2 dozen bananas. Secondly, she does to the market to sell the bananas. Next, she meets her old friend Kalvati and in the market. Then she gifts Kalvati a dozen bananas. Later, she decided to go home as she has sold most of the bananas. After that, on the way home, she meets a little boy who is hungry and gives him 2 bananas. Lastly, she does she goes to her neighbor's house and give a bunch of bananas. She has a smile on her face as she go home. You will listen an audio of narration once again. As you listen your check answer. Okay. Okay, this is the bottle of dew. So what Madhumati did with the bananas and why she became happy. Okay. Now let's go back to that page and fill the sentence one by one. Okay. So let's fill in the answer. So now I have filled the answer here. The first one is goes to the market to sell the banana. So Madhumati goes to the market to sell the banana. The second thing, meets her friend Kalvati in the market. So third, gives 12 bananas to her friend and then gives 2 bananas to the boy who is hungry. Next, visits her mother and give her dozen of bananas. Next, visit her neighbor and gifted them a bunch of bananas. Next, the last thing, chooses to go home has only some bananas were left. Okay, this one is also important for your exam. All right. The next one, let us speak. Read loud the following words from the story. So we have to read the following words from the story. So read the following words from the story. Sage, promising, wisdom, trees, surprise. All these words have S in them, but the sound of S is not always the same. In sage and promising, the letter S has a sound, S sound. In wisdom, the letter S has a Z sound, like wisdom, right? We will not say wisdom. With Z sound. So wisdom. In trees, the S sound has a Z sound, like trees. Z, that sound is coming, right? So it's Z sound. In surprise, the letter has a S sound, like surprise. And the sound second has Z sound, like sir like S sound, and prize, Z sound, right? Surprise. Okay. Now speak each word clearly along with your teacher and classmates. Your teacher will now say same words. Listen carefully to the sound of yes. Write the sound next to the words like beds, sand, cloths, sea, was, keys, bags, nose. So we need to write the sound whether you are getting Z sound or A sound or an S sound. Okay, you have to do this with your class activity. All right. The next one. Discuss the following question with your partner. You may use the hint in the given paragraph while speaking. So, what does hard work mean to you? It means it is something Well, you see, what I mean is, okay, you have to frame a sentence using these words, okay. So, hard work means what? So, it means working hard, okay. Like that, you have to frame a sentence using these words, okay. Give three reasons why do you think hard work is important. Firstly, I feel because. Secondly, I think since. Lastly, I believe as. So we have to frame a question. I'm sorry, we have to frame a sentence. So now there is no space to write this answer, but on the worksheet or on the question paper, if you require, do send me an email. I'll give you the answer for these questions. Okay, these at least have 4 to 5 lines to write an answer. Okay, now here we do not have any space to write the answer, but I will create and send it to you. Okay, let's see the next one. Share three ideas you like to give to someone who needs to work hard. So these are the keywords. To begin with, it is important that next you could, finally I think you should. So these are the keywords. So using this keyword you need to frame the sentence, okay? This is about banana. Work in past to complete the description of banana. You may take the help of the word given in brackets. Share with your friends, with your classmate and teacher. Okay, this is your class activity. It's all about banana. Smell, fruit, strong, bad, sweet and fresh. So how does the fruit smell? Whether it's sweety or it's strong or it's sweet or fresh or it's a bad smell. And how does it taste? Like sweet, sour, salty, bitter, creamy or spicy. So color. So what is the color of this banana? Yellow, green, white, brown or black. So how did the outer covering feel like? Soft, hard, smooth, silky, rough or sticky? Healthy because gives energy, rich in vitamins, stores fat, filling, good for skin. Okay. So when I like to eat banana at breakfast, during break, after school, or when would you like to eat banana? For me, I like to eat banana every time for breakfast, during my break, after school. I like to eat banana. So likewise, if you like to eat bananas, you can select whichever timing would you prefer to eat banana. Okay. Now use the information given in the picture. Write 8 sentences about banana. Share with your responses with your classmate and teacher. Okay. You need to write 8 sentences about banana. Alright. And you need to discuss same with your class teacher and your friends. So students, I have written 4 points. Okay. I like to eat banana at breakfast. I have taken from this one. Next, banana are healthy because they are rich in vitamins. So this one I have taken. The taste of the banana is sweet. So this one's taste. The next, the outer covering of a banana feels smooth to touch. This one is the outer cover. So next you can frame few more sentences using the smell, color of the banana. Alright, and you can change the sentence also. Okay. So here I have mentioned for breakfast, but if you want you can change for lunch or you can change for after school also. Okay, next. On the basis of the story, A Bottle of Dew, develop a script with dialogue and interact with your expression present in assembly or your classroom. So, this is your school activity, all right. So, next one, explore. Find the varieties of bananas are grown or cultivated and eaten in different parts of India. You can find information about them from website. So, here they have given a website link. So, you can take this link and see whether the different types of or different parts in India the banana grown cultivated. Okay. See this one, blue color. So, have you seen a blue color banana before? I have not seen, but here they have given. This is a special kind of banana called the blue Java banana. This banana has got its name from its blue skin. It is also known as ice cream banana. It is so creamy and tastes like ice cream. It is grown in southern East Asia and Hawaii. These banana plants grown in height to 15 to 20 feet. Okay. So this is a very special variety of banana and they are telling it tastes like ice cream. Okay, now we have completed this lesson. The next we have the raven and the fox. We will see the lesson in the next video. Children, this is a very, very important lesson and it's also a new book for class 6. Okay. And the question papers and the worksheet is also very new. We have to prepare very newly. You would not get this before in your previous year question papers. Okay. So please wait for the question paper. I think I have already completed. Those who need the worksheet, please send me an email. I have already given my email address on the description. Okay. So, and if you are watching this video, I want you to give a thumbs up symbol and do subscribe my channel, and you can drop any comments also. If you like this channel, just drop a comments. That would be very nice. Okay, you all have a wonderful day, my children. I'm going to give you a big smile here, and you all take care and be safe and always obey to your parents. Okay, you always obey your parents. That is only very, very important. All right. Okay, students, bye bye and take care. Be safe. I'll meet you again in the next lesson. All right, bye bye.